Hey Jeff, my name is Bo. I work for Octopus Mountain Studios. I'm the one that sent you the package, and I hope you liked it. In this short video, I'm going to show you 7 critical problems with your website that are costing you money and clients. I'm going to show you the problems, and I'll show you how to fix them as well. Real quick, let's name them off. So number 1, you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. Number 2, you don't collect the names and emails of visitors. Number 3, you focus on features of your product instead of customer benefits. Number 4, you don't use headlines to catch the interest of visitors. Number 5, you don't have any customer recommendations. Number 6, you don't have a customer-friendly design. And number 7, you don't have your call to actions are weak. So first off, I want to start by saying I have a lot of respect for you. It looks like you have a very successful business. Looks like you've been around for quite a long time, and you're servicing a lot of people, and that's just awesome. I actually used to do flat work for quite a while, and I used to have to cut some use a saw a little bit, but nothing like you're doing. So that's awesome. Real quick. So number 1, you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. And what I mean by that is it looks fine right now, but it just functions as a normal paper brochure you'd find that you've posted online. To compete online, you need to think about your website as an extension of your sales team. Think of it as a salesman working around the clock to help the customers proceed to the point where they're ready to make a purchase. Your company website should be your most prized asset. A good company website should focus on describing the problems that the customer is having. This way the customer will feel understood. It should also give the customer the opportunity to do something on your site that will help solve the problem. As your website is now, it just describes what your business does instead of getting customers interested to feel emotionally connected and attracted to your benefits that your products and services do. So what I suggest you do for this problem, for every service or product you've got, write some text that makes the customer more interested in the service or product. I can give you examples where the problems the customers are experiencing right now, how your service or product can solve the problems for the customers, why the customer should choose you over your competition. You should also give them a small push to choose you over your competition. It could be a free phone consultation, some sales material, or just something that's going to push them to choose you instead of your competition. These are just some things that a normal salesman would do if he was meeting with potential clients. Your site should do the same thing. Number 2, you do not collect the names or emails of visitors. This is really important. People may have found your website. Maybe they got a new driveway, and the people who laid it didn't throw joints in, and they needed you to come saw cut it or whatever it may be. But they're looking for the right people to come do it. I know some companies don't saw cut, so maybe they just had someone come do the flat work, but they need someone to saw cut. My personal opinion, saw cutting looks better than joints, so I'd be kind of in this boat. Studies have shown that when you're dealing with people, they're looking for a service like this. You can split them into 3 groups. 50% will never buy, 3% will buy immediately, 47% will buy in the next 18 months. These 47% of people are in the research phase. They're looking for a good service. They're looking for someone to come cut their driveway, for instance, but they're looking for the right people to do it. And you do have a contact us page, but what I mean by collecting emails or phone numbers of visitors, you should have a page like this, like a contact us, but it's enter your name, your number, and your email. And then you can email them like a pamphlet or whatever. Maybe it be more pictures, more descriptive of what you do, how it can benefit them, whatever it may be. You can also send out an automated email series that will email the customer every month for the next 18 months to kind of just keep following them up and just give them a lot of information to those people that are in the research phase, and they'll appreciate it, and it just builds a close relationship and trust, and eventually they'll choose you instead of someone else. I mean, not a lot of other companies are doing that, so definitely you'd be ahead of the game if you were. Number 3, you focus on the features of your service instead of customer benefits. You give a very objective descriptions of your service instead of focusing on what it can do for the potential customers. Customers just want to know how their lives will be improved with your product. They don't care about the technical descriptions, and this could go along with Maybe people don't know that with certain concrete slabs you're supposed to have joints in it, or you're supposed to have it saw cut. Otherwise, it's going to crack and then it's going to look crappy. Maybe they don't know that. Most people probably don't. From having a background in concrete, people have not a clue about it. Number 4, you don't use headlines to catch the interest of your visitors. What I mean by that is you don't really have any big headlines. You have your phone number, which is nice, but nothing that really catches my interest. Headlines are the most important piece of text on your website. Think about it as if you're reading a newspaper. The only thing that really catches your interest is the headlines, and that's about the only thing you read. So without headlines, you can't even read the newspaper. The same goes for your website. Statistically, you have 4 to 5 seconds to catch the interest of your visitors. If you don't, they'll go right back to Google and just go to one of your competitors. So I suggest you do. Just make some bigger headlines, something that's going to catch their attention. Also, you don't have any customer recommendations, and that's really important. Whether it be you're doing commercial or you do residential or whatever it may be, having some recommendations, some testimonies, some reviews of your work is just going to help build trust. They're going to trust you more. They're going to want to choose you. Just basically trust. In the beginning of this video, I talked about how you should view your website as a real-life salesman. A good salesman's always going to have prior customer experiences and recommendations. It just shows credibility to your next client and helps them make a decision. Just like I said, it just builds trust. Number 6, you don't have a customer-friendly design or navigation. And what I mean by the design is it's outdated. Clearly, it was designed 10, 12 years ago. And how I can tell is it doesn't fit my screen fully. If you go to any other competitors, that it fits the screen fully. And I have a normal size screen, so that's kind of like not mandatory, but a normal thing in 2019. Having a modern design is really big. 85% of customers will actually leave due to poor design. It just shows that they have a hard time trusting you if your site's outdated. Maybe you're no longer a business or something like that. And what I mean by the navigation is that your words are really small. These don't really stand out to me. Obviously people will find those, but some people are a little bit slow and they need a little extra help. Don't mean to bash on people, but you know how it is. And then number 7, your call to actions a week. And by that, I mean you actually don't have any call to actions. A call to action would be an area on your site that asks your visitor to take a certain action. So that could be, you do have your phone number, but what I would do with that is call for a free estimate, call for a free consultation, including the word free in anything. Just catches people's interest. I've done sales before, and putting free on stuff just really gauges their interest and gets them calling you. And it's just easier to proceed with the sell.
Hey, I'm Bo. I'm an account executive over here at Octopus Mountain Studios.
And I'm Nate. I'm the owner and founder of Octopus Mountain Studios. We just wanted to say thanks so much for taking a few minutes to check out our video. We know these problems are costing you clients. We also know they're costing you money. What we'd recommend is just give us a call, 801-413-9540, or shoot us an email, info@octopusmountain.com. From there, we'll schedule a free consultation with you, take you through all the other additional problems we found on your website, show you exactly how to fix them. And from there, you're welcome to use your own dev team or fix them yourself, or we'd be happy to take care of all the problems for you. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day.